Hello, little dreamers. Welcome back to Dream Desk Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we return to Lumi's Lucky Shop, a small, warm place in the middle of a busy city where soft lights glow. Gentle magic rests quietly on wooden shelves, and two little cats usually stay very close by. But today, something is not right, because when morning comes, one of them is gone. The light of early morning slipped slowly through the round window upstairs. It was not bright light. Not yet. Just a soft, pale gold that stretched across the wooden floor, touching the edge of the bed, climbing gently up the blanket. The city outside was still half asleep. A distant cart rolled softly. A bird called once, then again, and somewhere far away, a door closed with a quiet click. Lumi stirred under her blanket. She stretched one arm, then the other, her fingers brushing softly against the empty space beside her. She smiled sleepily. "Good morning," she murmured. Usually, at that moment, something warm would be there. Something soft, something small. Lion. Lion always slept close, sometimes curled like a tiny golden moon by her shoulder, sometimes tucked near her arm, sometimes right in the middle of the blanket, as if he owned it completely. But today, there was nothing. Lumi blinked. She turned her head. Beast was there, curled neatly near the foot of the bed, his dark fur smooth and still, his breathing slow and steady, exactly where he always slept. But Lion was not there. Lumi pushed herself up slowly. Her sleepiness faded all at once. "Lion," she called quietly. No answer. She listened. Nothing. Only the soft breathing of the room. "Lion," she called again, a little louder. Beast's ears twitched. He opened his eyes, then lifted his head. Then, very slowly, stood. Something was wrong. Lumi slipped out of bed. Her bare feet touched the cool floor. She looked around the small room. "Lion," she called again. She checked the blanket, the pillow. She knelt and looked under the bed. Only shadows. No lion. She stood quickly now. A small, tight feeling began to grow in her chest. Not loud, not sharp, but heavy. "Lion?" She moved to the curtain, pulled it aside. Nothing. She looked behind the chair, inside the basket, near the window. Still nothing. Beast jumped down from the bed. Now he moved differently. Carefully. Slowly. Alert. He checked each corner, each shadow. each small space. Then he stopped, looked at Lumi, and walked toward the door. Lumi felt it, the moment, the shift. "He's not here," she whispered. Her heart beat a little faster. "We need to look outside." She nodded once to Beast and to herself. "Okay," she said quietly. "We'll find him." They moved together down the small staircase. Each step felt louder than usual. Tap, tap, tap. The shop below was still. Morning light filled it gently. The shelves stood quiet. The jars glowed faintly. Everything was as it should be, except no lion. "Lion," Lumi called. Her voice echoed softly. No answer. Beast stood near the door, still, listening. Then he turned his head slightly, as if catching something faint, and took one step forward, then another, then stopped, waiting. Lumi walked to him. Her hand rested briefly on the door. She took a breath, then opened it. Ting. The bell rang softly. Cool morning air drifted in. The city stretched before them. Quiet, waking. "Lion?" Lumi called. No answer. Beast stepped outside first, his body low, focused. Then he began to walk. Not fast, not random, purposeful. Lumi followed closely behind. They passed the bakery. Warm bread scent floated gently through the air. The baker waved without looking up. Lumi nodded, but did not stop. They passed the flower shop. Buckets of blooms stood in soft colors: pink, white, yellow. Beast paused, sniffed, then moved on. They passed a bench. An old newspaper rested there. Still, quiet. The streets grew wider, less crowded, more open. And then the air changed. It became lighter, wider. It smelled fresh. Lumi slowed. Her eyes lifted. "The sea," she whispered. They walked forward. The buildings opened. The sky stretched. And suddenly, there it was. The ocean, blue and silver and endless. Waves rolled gently toward the shore. The sound filled everything. Soft, steady, calm. Lumi stopped. Beast stood beside her. They both looked out. Then Beast moved, just a few steps forward, and stopped, and looked. Lumi followed his gaze. And there, near the edge of the water, was a small golden shape. Her breath caught. "Lion." Then louder. "Lion." She ran. Her cloak moved behind her. The sand shifted under her feet. Her heart beat fast. Lion. The golden shape turned, and then Lion ran toward her. Not afraid, not lost, happy. Lion, Lumi cried. She dropped to her knees and wrapped her arms around him. You scared me so much. Lion pressed into her, purring loudly. Warm, alive, safe. Lumi held him close for a long moment. Then slowly, she noticed Lion was wet. His fur was damp, his paws sandy. Tiny droplets clung to his whiskers. Lumi blinked. Once, twice. Lion. She looked at the ocean, then back at him. Did you go into the water? Lion hesitated, then nodded. Beast sat down, very slowly. You went swimming? Lumi asked. Lion gave a small, shy sound. Yes. The waves moved behind them, soft, gentle, endless. Lumi looked at him carefully. You wanted to swim? Lion nodded again. But you didn't tell me. Lion looked down. I thought, he whispered, cats don't do that. Lumi said nothing. And I thought, if I said I wanted to, it would be strange. The wind moved softly across the shore. I didn't want to be a strange cat, Lion added. Lumi's face softened completely. Oh, Lion. She wrapped her cloak around him gently. You thought you had to be like all other cats. Lion nodded. But when I saw the water, he said slowly, it looked so calm and soft and nice. He looked back at the sea. I just wanted to try. There was a quiet moment. Then Lumi smiled. That was very brave. Lion looked up, surprised. Really? Yes. Beast stood, walked closer, sniffed Lion carefully, then sat beside him. Close. Not upset, just there. Lumi looked at both of them. You can like different things, she said softly. You can try new things. You can be your own kind of cat. Lion smiled. I liked it, he said. Beast flicked his tail once, then leaned just a little closer, and that was his way of saying, I understand. They sat together, watching the waves, listening to the sea. Then Lumi stood. Let's go home. And together, they walked back. This time, not searching, but knowing that being different is not something to hide. It's something to discover. That night, Lion curled beside Lumi again, warm, dry, safe. Beast rested by the door, watching, always watching. And Lumi whispered into the quiet room, "It's okay to be different. It's okay to try. And it's okay to be exactly who you are." Outside, the city slept. Inside, the little shop glowed. And somewhere deep inside Lion's heart, a quiet, brave truth settled in. I can be me. And now, little dreamers, our story has come to an end. The stars are shining softly above. The night is calm, and it is time for your heart and body to rest. Remember, you are safe, you are loved, and you are not alone. It is okay to go slowly. It is okay to have big feelings, and it is okay to rest. Now close your eyes, snuggle into your blanket, and let the quiet night hold you gently. Sleep well, little dreamer. Sweet dreams, and I will see you in the next story. Good night.